I want to ask the guy, like, what is your mission in this world? What are you bringing to society? Are you bringing like goodness into this world? Are you bringing positivity? Are you, like I don't know.
Do you
like,
not think he believes that?
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm asking if you. I don't think. I'm not saying you think he's doing that. Do you don't think he believes he really feels passionate about these things and cares a lot about the issues?
No,
he talks
I think
about?
he feels passionate, but I think that what he does is he makes his listeners feel angry.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can believe it and have a positive effect on the world. He believes it. It doesn't seem like he's helping anyone or helping anything.
Other than like, sowing the divides of tribalism.
Very, very much.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah.
Very, very much.
That's a really good way to put it. I really like that.
What I'll say is this. I think, temperament-wise, he's evolved a little bit over the years, but there was certainly a time, and I heard him say it explicitly when giving a talk, like, the goal is not to convince the liberal you're arguing with that they're wrong. It's to make them look foolish and make them look like an idiot. Yeah. So you're right in some ways. I think he came at it hot, like much more aggressive. And over the years, first of all, you have to remember when he like was rising. He was nationally syndicated at like 19. Like so, he's a kid who skipped grades.
Sure.
Got bullied a lot in elementary school
and high school.
Like I mean, so he had a little bit of this.
Does he talk about that? I don't know.
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, and I know about.
I don't know if high school. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I'm.
High school, yeah, high school. Yeah, okay, it was high school.
And he got an abortion.
Is that public?
It's not public. This is
you're breaking news
hot
here.
Take.
Very
rare case.
Yes.
But he got it.
He was aborted. Actually, he survived, and that's why he's upset. He's like, "What the hell?"
He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop fighting. Little guy.
So I think that everyone has a psychological sort of profile of what is a product of their influences. And we're familiar with his story and his background coming from the same Orthodox world. Like we know where he's been and all that, like the schools he went to. And I do think that certainly informed a lot of his early days punditry of like combative, fight this as a fight. And a lot of his argument for that, I remember at the time, was they've been demonizing us conservatives for years, calling us the worst of things. So I'm going to fight fire with fire. I'm not going to have a genuine debate in good faith with somebody who's calling me a Nazi. For no reason, without evidence. And that was his case. Over the years, I have seen him like become much like, sort of calm it down and reach across the aisle for at least in terms of debate and debate people. He's had trans guests on his show to talk about issues. Yeah. He debated Anna Kasparyan of the Young Turks in front of at the I think it was the Chamber of Commerce. Like he's engaged with the other side, and as he's sort of proven himself in terms of I think being successful on his own right. And built up his brand, he's been less combative in the way you're talking about that. I think turned a lot of people off. Or even if the argument makes sense, it's like people are hating you for like you're making people, and you're upsetting people. And he seems, the whole facts don't care about your feelings. I know
so that line, facts don't care. You know about this? Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, how?
Michael respects the dark arts.
But you know what?
Remember that.
I mean,
Tuli has always hated this line.
Yeah. I think it's a terrible line.
Right? Why?
Because we're people. And as a people, as a human talking to another human, I 100% care about your feelings. I like
that's not really what the line means though in the context.
Yeah, but no, but that's this whole thing. Like, no, it's all about facts and
not
like
bad,
yeah, like sure, facts are really really important, right? And I understand and. But when you're dealing with other people, the first thing you care about, or one should care about, is their feelings, is their humanity. Getting back like to what I'm into, so like Richard Thaler, who's a behavioral economist,
and then we'll get back to Ben Shapiro.
Absolutely, because I do want to take you to task on that because.
No, I was joking.
I'm not.
Okay.
So Richard Thaler has this line, because like economists, like to talk about people as being purely rational.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right?
Yes.
And he says, there's Homo sapiens and there's Homo economicus. And he says there's humans and econs, and humans actually are not purely rational.
Totally.
And they have feelings and they have all sorts of things and they're coming from all sorts of different places. And there's psychology and sociology and there's, all these things that make us who we are.
Yeah.
And so Yeah, that's why I don't like facts.
I
don't care about your feelings.
So here's what I'll say. There's problems with that line, obviously. It does not account for the totality of human experience and empathy and struggle and all these other things that can inform policy and all these things that I think is missing from that in a way. But it does cut to something when applied that I think when he brought it, I think when it was coined, like a lot of what the issues he was talking about was things that that were politically incorrect or uncomfortable to talk about, but ignoring them or because they make people uncomfortable, cause more harm than good for those same people that we are purporting to like speak on behalf of. For example, if he was calling out issues from his perspective, let's take him at his word as genuine, like this is what I think is wrong in minority communities or what's going on here, and this is what I think would help minority communities. He could say things that his opponents would demonize him for, because it caused hurt feelings, but he would genuinely believe that, the lack of two-parent families and other cultural issues that are going on are what's really causing it, and not systemic racism. That's like a Ben Shapiro argument. Facts don't care about my feelings. This is what the data indicates. So that's what I'm going to talk about, because addressing those points on the data would actually help that would actually help the black community. So, that I'm just presenting the argument as such as that how facts don't care about your feelings is applied, I think, from his perspective. It is missing a lot of things.
I completely hear what you're saying, and I think everything you said is like really smart and legitimate.
Yeah.
But I think
thank you guys so much for watching.
If you just the way there's so many other ways to phrase facts don't care about your feelings that's constructive and inviting.
But you said it's a great brand. It already sticks.
It is for what he's trying to do. It's really effective and smart and sharp and great.